Hello everyone, Justin here again, and today we are going to draw another chess piece. This time we're going to draw the queen. Let's start by drawing a vertical line to show the center point of our piece. And at the top, let's just draw a short horizontal line, symmetric to the center line, and draw a tapered rectangle, basically, trapezoid, and another horizontal line. This will be the top of the queen, and another line just underneath, connected at the ends with a vertical line, and then another horizontal line just below that's a little bit wider, and we're going to connect this part with a curved line like that. And one more time for the upper section, let's draw a slightly further away horizontal line right there. And again, we're going to draw a curved line to connect this. So let's go out and back in. Here, go out and back in. Okay, let's just make that a little bit darker. Okay, so approximately three heights of this section right here, or yeah, about two and a half. So let's look at this height. So this is 1, 2, 3, and maybe just a little bit further. So let's mark this point right here. Okay, let's go ahead and draw another horizontal line parallel to all those lines up there. And this part right here, we're going to make wider than here. So let's just make sure that we're perpendicular here. Okay, so maybe right about there, and let's project it to the right side so we're still symmetric. And from here, we're going to step in from this corner a little bit here, maybe even with this right here. So let's just mark that real quick right there. What we're going to do is we're going to draw a nice curve that starts going inward first and then flares out to this corner. About maybe a third of the way down, it's going to start curving outward. So in, flatten out, and then start curving to that bottom corner. Okay, so here's our narrowest point. Let's mark that point on the other side and start doing the right side. Start curving out to meet that corner. Okay, so now that we've done that, let's extend this line just a little bit out further like that, and then draw another horizontal line down here at the bottom, and this will be part of the base. And again, this is going to be a little bit wider. Let's mark the end of this right here, and again, right about here would be the right side. From this corner right here, we're going to project this curve and follow it out and then curve in. So here's the curve. Continue that curve from this corner out and then in. Here's the curve. Continue it this way and then in. And finally, at the very bottom, let's go ahead and draw another horizontal line. And one last just below that. Okay, and maybe just a little bit wider than the widest point here. We're going to connect these two lines with a curved line. And over here. And finally connect this bottom piece to this corner with a straight line. Just like that. Okay, so now let's go back to the top. This initial rectangle here, tapered rectangle, we're going to make the sides curved like that. And here we're going to draw one last parallel line here and connect these two parallel lines with a curve at the ends so it kind of sticks out, and darken these other lines. Just to help guide us a bit, let's draw one light line up here at the top for her crown, and now we'll go ahead and draw these scallops. So let's just start at the middle here. Let's draw a scallop up and curve it a little bit at the tip there, and do the same here to the left. Blunt the tip the point a little bit, and then as we go this way we're going to have a little foreshortening, meaning you're not going to draw as wide of a scallop over here. So let's just go ahead and draw another scallop, but it'll be narrower. Same here, narrower. Okay, and finally let's just go ahead and connect that like this. Okay, so these are the outer walls of the scallop section. So now on these sides we're going to be able to see the thickness, so let's just draw a short line this way and then follow that scallop down. Same here, in a little bit and then down. Now here you're not going to see the thickness at all, but here you'll see a little bit of the thickness, so go in a little bit and then again draw a scallop or just a curved line. Same here, just a curved line. I needed to make this one a little bit deeper. Same here. Okay, so within these scallops is the top of a ball, so let's extend our center line up a little bit, and right about here will be the top of our ball. So imagine a circle like this with the center point right here. So let's go ahead and draw that ball, or what we can see of it. Okay, and then at the top finally we have another small ball, and finish that off. So of course this part here will be straight and flat. So now we can erase some of our initial lines and start shading. Okay, so let's start shading this. Draw a small circle here, place somewhat to the upper left, and start shading in the lower right. Same with here, you can just imagine the ball here. So we've got this circle, shadow circle right here, so let's shade that in. It's always the lower right, assuming that the light's coming from the upper left. And then here we'll go ahead and start shading the right side, darker on the right and getting lighter as we go to the left, just lightening up on the pressure. And just to even it out a little bit, I'm gonna go a different direction here. So each of these features here, we'll just go ahead and darken the lower sections of each, like here and here, and still make the right side darker, and getting light as we go to the left. Okay, now this section is kind of inset, so I'm gonna just go ahead and make this a bit darker with a cast shadow coming from this detail. So I'll make that a bit darker. And right here, this part again sticks out from this section, so there'll be a bit of a shadow underneath. So I'll go ahead and put that, and I'll make it curving a bit. So now we can get to this area here. So I'm gonna just making this darker here at the very right, and as before, just getting lighter as we go to the left. Okay, so this part catches a lot of light. We'll go ahead and leave a highlight up here at the top edge and do the same. Let's go ahead and start shading this a little lighter. And getting darker towards the right. And we'll make this the darkest areas darker with my other pencil, which has the softer lead. And just like up here, this section goes inward, so it's gonna be in shadow. So let's darken this lowermost area a little bit darker. And this part is just like here, it's gonna catch a lot of light, so we'll leave this part light, but then start shading it here, getting progressively darker to the right side. Same here, lowermost is a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make the darkest darks darker with my other pencil. And that's pretty much it for the queen. I hope you enjoyed this video and got something out of it. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. And please hit that notification bell, it really helps me out. And I'm gonna go ahead and put out more videos and you'll know. Thanks again for watching.